Right. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. My name is Hideyuki Shinoshita. I'm one of the founding president of Avoidable Deaths Network. Thank you very much for joining this event. So before we start, let me introduce housekeeping rule of this event. So please ensure that your microphone remains muted during the entire session. If you have a question or comment, please type it into the chat box. And please be advised that this session will be recorded, as you are aware, and made publicly available online. We will upload, the session video onto YouTube. So additionally, a group photo will be taken. If you do not wish to appear in the recording or photograph, kindly turn off your camera. Each section of the session will be timed. Next one, please. Yes. So this is today's timetable. After this introduction, we will take a group photo. Then I will give a welcome address and the presentation of Avoidable Deaths Network. Then we will do some poll. After that, unfortunately, Professor Lito Bennett cannot join today. So on behalf of Avoidable Deaths, I will take her role. So I will introduce to EIDDR and the importance of celebrating it. And then we will invite some guests and editors also as well. So this is the timetable of today's session. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I think, right, okay, so this is the last slide. Okay, yes, from here I will use my slide. So before I introduce about Avoidable Deaths Network. Let's take a group photo. So if you don't mind, please turn on your camera so that your face appear on the screen.
我们现在要照大合照哦，如果想要露脸的那个台湾的伙伴可以露脸一下。
Okay, let us know when it's done.
Okay. Kelly, are you?
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay. No, Kelly, I don't need your screen. Instead, I will share my screen. Yes, thank you. Right. So yes, thank you very much again for joining us today. So this session titled Release of the ADN Junior Champion Magazine Volume 4, Children and Youth's Experience of Disasters in Taiwan, is for releasing our Junior Champion Magazine Volume 4, also for celebrating UN's International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction. As I mentioned earlier, so my name is Hideyuki Shiroshita. I am one of the founding president of Avoidable Deaths Network. So let me brief introduce Avoidable Deaths Network. So on 12th March 2019, Nivedita Lebenet from the University of Leicester and myself launched Avoidable Deaths Network at the 4th summit of the Global Alliance for Disaster Risk Institute at DPRI, Disaster Prevention Research Institute, Kyoto University in Japan. So ADN is a global and local membership network of experts, practitioners, and researchers interested in avoiding human disease from natural hazards, naturally triggered technological and human-made hazards in low and middle-income countries. We also work in high-income countries such as Japan and UK. I think Taiwan is also one of the high-income countries. So far, we have more than 1,000 members from 94 countries. So ADN exists to help policymakers, researchers, practitioners, and at-risk and high-risk vulnerable populations make better decisions to save lives and reduce injuries to achieve sustainable development. So let me introduce ADN's philosophy. Regarding the definition of avoidable disease are any type of premature disease. Avoidable disease includes earthquake death, tsunami death, drowning death, snakebite death, and so forth. These are just examples, so any premature diseases are avoidable disease. And there are three main reasons why we focus on avoidable disease. Firstly, we think reducing avoidable disease is social justice. Secondly, zero casualty is a reasonable target than zero damage. And thirdly, avoiding disease is directly contribute to United Nations Sendai Framework's Target A and B. Sendai Target A is about substantially reducing global disaster mortality by 2030, and Target B is about substantially reducing the number of affected people globally by 2030. These targets work in interface with 4 SDGs, i.e. number 3, good health and well-being, number 11, sustainable cities and communities, number 13, climate action, and number 17, partnerships for the goals. Then let me talk the reason why we think network is important for reducing avoidable disease. So network can be defined as people that considered as a group whose members exchange information with each other. We have multiple membership of different networks. Some say each of us has more than 800 networks, and this multiple membership can bring new insight to us and to others. We can mutually learn from the overlapping of the networks. We believe that ADN is an arena that people can communicate and interact with others to get new insight to reduce avoidable disease. In this light, ADN itself is a network. In addition, we also build several networks to reduce avoidable disease. So we ADN are network and we build networks. To implement ADN's philosophy, we propose two different types of networks. The first one is knowledge exchange network, and knowledge exchange network is a network for those who want to find yet unknown issues related to avoidable disease. We call this network KEN. If we don't try to figure out unknown issues, this will lead us to unexpected events that usually claim huge number of avoidable disease. And another one is local level action network. We call it LAN. So LAN is for those who want to find a solution to known issues related to avoidable disease. So in order to substantially reduce the avoidable disease, both KEN, Knowledge Exchange Network, and LAN, Local Level Action Network, are needed. These are interconnected. So currently we are implementing several projects for reducing avoidable disease. So publication of Junior Champion magazine is also one of our key activities. So due to time constraint, I should stop now. So for more information, please visit our Avoidable Disease network website. If you have not joined ADN, please join. Membership is free of cost. So thank you very much. Right. So yes, I have to do everything today. So okay, next one is pre-poll. So now we are going to do the poll. So can you launch poll, please? We're going to launch poll with the poll manager today. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you very much. So this is not evaluation for speakers. This is just for evaluate our, special sessions. So just answer to simple questions.
Zero 老师，你要稍微跟大家讲一下吗？
Lin-san, if you can translate into, the Mandarin briefly, it would be very helpful for, Taiwanese student, I think.
Dr. Hideyuki, maybe I will do the translation.
All right, thank you very much.
现在这是大概就是大概会有点前测的这个部分哈，想要了解大家的对这个 session 的了解哈。第一个就是问，你对今天的 session 的那个议题有没有了解了哈？第一个是 yes， 或者是一点点，或者是 no 哈。那第二个问题哈，就是到你现在的这个部分，你对现在了解的部分哈，你对你认为这个议题的那个可靠性哈，就是那个应该讲 level confidence 就是的信心哈，大概是多少了哈？那从 not at all 哈，就是比较不是这么有信心到 very confident，对这个对了解已经是非常多了哈，是这样子的一个部分。所以请大家在荧幕上有的话就先点选，然后按提交这样子。好，那之后结束后应该会有一个类似后测的这样子的一个题目。
I think answering this, question a bit difficult because today's sessions, the topic is not so clear. Actually, it is vague. Maybe some people think about, the children's and youth experience of disasters, and some others think about maybe fund resilience, not disasters. Right. Oh, 100%. Okay, thank you very much. Wow. So all of 17 participants answer, the questions. This is great. Thank you very much. So yes, at the end of today's session, we will, we will ask almost same question to you. So we will compare, the result pre and post. So thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you. Right. Okay, so next, as I mentioned, so Professor Nivedita Lebenet, unfortunately, she can't join today because she is in the field now. She is based in the UK, but she is in India to do some field work. So unfortunately, she can't join today. So, so that is why I'm going to talk about, about International Disaster Day for Disaster Risk Reduction and why it is important. Okay, so I don't have any slide for this, the speech. So yeah, let me give a few minutes to talk about the International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction and why it is important for all of us to celebrate it. I have speech, so yes. As most of you know, today is International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction. So International Day for Disaster Reduction, IDDRR, is observed every year on October 13th. It was established by the United Nations to remind people around the world that we can take action to reduce disaster risks. Disasters such as earthquakes, flood, and typhoon happen everywhere, but the impact depends on how we prepare. So in other words, disasters are not only natural, they are also social. they show how strong or weak our society is. So disasters show how strong or weak our society is. So each year, International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction has a special theme. So the theme for this year, 2025, is fund resilience, not disasters. So this means we should invest more in prevention and preparedness rather than spending huge amount of money after disasters happen. So when we build strong houses, provide education on disaster safety, and strengthen local communities, we are funding resilience. It is much wiser than only responding after people have lost their homes or lives. This idea connects to another important concept for us, that is avoidable deaths. So around the world, many people die in disasters, not because the hazard itself is too strong, but because they were not warned in time, or they lived in unsafe places, or they lacked access to information. These diseases are not unavoidable. These are avoidable diseases. If we take the right action earlier, through good planning, education, and cooperation, we can save lives. That is why celebrating International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction is so meaningful for our Avoidable Deaths Network. It is not just one day to remember past disasters, but a day to think about the future, how we can make our communities safer. It reminds us that DRR and reducing avoidable deaths are everyone's responsibilities, not only the government's or the experts. So let's use this International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction to share ideas, take action for reducing disasters and avoidable deaths. It is great to have many junior champions participating today. So let's listen to their voice and think together for disaster risk reduction and reducing avoidable disease. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit strange though, but I have to do, chair as well. So, okay, thank you very much. Let's move on to next one. Next is guest editor's talk. So, let me introduce Dr. Lin. Dr. Lin is assistant professor at Chinan International University, Taiwan. So this volume 4, we invite Dr. Lin as a guest editor. So yes, Dr. Lin, floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hideyoshi, your star introduction me. And I'm Dr. Lin. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, it's a great honor to join you online and as the guest editor of the first full list of the ADN Junior Campaign magazines. Taiwan joined the ADN in 2025, and we look forward to working together on this journey in the future. I would like to thank ADN, Professor Beta Hiroshita, and the young editors, everyone, for inviting me to join this experience project. Thank you. So, this is a special time for Taiwan. Just a few days ago, on October 10th, we celebrated our National Day in Taiwan, but this year have also been a very difficult one for our islands. We had faced many disasters. In September, a severe flooding happened in a place called the Matayan in eastern Taiwan. Many homes and the farm were damaged, and people lost so much. But very soon, volunteers from all over the country come to help. Many of them are carrying shoulders to clean and rebuild. We call them shovel men, means the heroes with shovels. They are not soldiers of officials. They are ordinary people with kind heart. They remind us that in Taiwan, helping each other is our way to life. Taiwan is a small island in East Asia, often can't be seen on world maps, but it can be found when you look from Japan. During the Age of Discovery, when the Portuguese discovered Taiwan, they called it Formosa. Our location is right here. But we faced many kinds of disaster, earthquake, typhoon, floods, and landslides. Because of this, disaster occasion has become a natural part of our lives. From the 9/21 earthquake in 1999 to Typhoon Moraca in 2009, people in Taiwan have learned how important it is to be prepared and how powerful it is when people help each other. This is what resilience in Taiwan look like. People stand up, helping each other and rebuilding together. The young participants in this writing project come from Jiayi County and Nantou County in Taiwan, two regions that have experienced multiple disasters in the past. In these years, many areas in Taiwan have placed great focus on disaster education, working hard and teach children how to face emergency. They conduct earthquake drills, prepare emergency bag, and even learn how to assist arid people in their community. One special program is called Big Hands Holding Small Hands. It connected university studies starting with young children so that they can learn disaster prevention skills together. In these magazines, you can read the voice of children from Taiwan, simple, real, and full of heart. Ai Yun, a fifth grader, write about surviving a long breakout after Typhoon Dennis. Wan Xin told how her school find hope thought a tug-of-war team after Typhoon Moraca. Chen An imaged Doraemon helping him pick an emergency bag fun, but smart. Wei Jie, a high school student, writes about learning to prepare at home. And Zhi Wei, a junior high school student, joined a Taiwan-Japan disaster prevention lens exchange, learning to sharing with few new friends. Their teachers, Liu Yawen and Zhou Yijun, also show how school lessons can change detailed life. So, from this story, we can learn three simple but powerful ideas. First, be aware. Know your risk and prepare early. Second, work together. Cooperation makes us strange and fear. Third, the kind and take action. Helping each other is the heart of true resilience. This idea may sound simple, but they serve life every single time.
Absolutely.
Okay. Taiwan's story shows that even a small island can share big lesson with the world. Our people have returned disaster into a culture of care. Our children are learning that courage in not able being fearless. It's able standing up, helping and hoping together. When we listen to this young voice, we also heard the sound of Taiwan's heart, the same heart that beat in every showman's and in every student who learns to protect others. To love story, we hope you can feel the warmth and courage of Taiwan's young journalist. And thank you for your listening and for sharing this moment with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Lin. Thank you very much for your great presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you for your talk. Okay, so yes, now let's have our the editors. We have 3 editors. So yes, okay. So first, the Arco.
Hello. Can I start?
Yes, please. Yeah, Arco, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everyone present here. I am Orkunil Ghosh. I'm the founding editor of the ADN Junior Champion magazine. It is my honor to launch Vol.4, released to mark the International Day for Disaster Risk Reduction 2025. So, the ADN Junior Champion magazine amplifies the voices of children and young people, especially those on the front line who bear the daily impacts of climate change and extreme weather events. Each edition focuses on a timely theme, and subject specific experts are invited to guide the editors, ensuring that the stories are both authentic and informed. So, this year's edition focuses on Taiwan, a country that lives daily with the risk of earthquakes. Guided by the UNDRR's theme, Fund Resilience, Not Disasters, this volume brings forward the reflections of school children on preparedness, drills, and the importance of investing in resilience before disaster strikes. Their stories show us that resilience is not only a policy or a plan, but a lived practice that begins in classrooms, in families, and in communities. And through these pages, we see that children are not passive victims of disasters. Rather, they are active participants in creating safer futures. And it is our responsibility to listen, learn, and act on what they share with us. Thank you. And I would like to now pass this on to my other co-editor, Anushka Konen.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I am Anushka Konar, the co-editor of Junior Champion Magazine, Vol.4. Working on this issue taught me that editing children's reflections is never about grammar or formatting. Many of these writings come straight from lived experiences like earthquake drills, sudden blackouts, or typhoons. Um, or our role as editors is to balance clarity and authenticity and make sure these stories could be read and understood globally without losing the unique voice of each child. This was not something that we did alone. It was a process of teamwork between us editors, our guest expert, Dr. Lin, and the teachers in Taiwan who helped us to forward these narratives and ensured the children's emotions came through honestly. For me personally, one of these stories that stayed with me was the child who imagined Doraemon as a friend during evacuation. It was playful and imaginative, yet it revealed something profound, and even in the moments of fear, children find ways to cope, to dream, and to teach us resilience in their own language. Editing that story reminded me that disaster risk reduction is not just about drills and checklists. It is also about recognizing the creativity and the courage that children bring into these situations. Thank you. Now I would like to pass it on to my co-editor, Prathama.
Hello, everyone. My name is Prathana Dotto, and I am a junior champion and co-editor of issue 4 of the magazine. I want to begin by thanking our ADN presidents, Dr. Hideyuki and Dr. Nivedita, for their vision and constant support. Their encouragement and advice helped to make this issue come to life and inspire us all. We want to extend our heartfelt thank you to Dr. Yitsu Lin for her expertise and guidance throughout the issue. Her contributions were vital in the process of putting this issue together. The efforts from everyone have shaped this magazine to share the stories of the youth. We are deeply thankful to the schools, teachers, and children of Taiwan for their meaningful contributions, which without this issue would not have been made possible. We are honored to have gotten the opportunity to amplify and share their voices and stories of resilience. Through their stories, we hope to shed light on their experiences and advocate for the reduction of climate change. Thank you everyone for being here. We hope that this magazine raises awareness about resilience and inspires change for us all. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Alko, Anushka, partner. Thank you very much for your, talk. Thank you very much. So yes, yeah, I totally agree, what our editors said. So I think, yeah, from my experience and then from the talk, we said, we can say, so we can, we should, yes, we should learn about disasters, but also we should, learn through disasters. So not only about disaster, but also we can learn something through disaster experience. I think this is quite, the important point when we think about disaster experience. So I think, yeah, we can achieve this, the great learning from, children's voice from Taiwan. So now let's welcome our authors. So we have two authors. They are Master Wei Jie Chen and Miss Wan Xin Xiao. But before we have these two, the children or junior champion authors, we invite Professor Jielu Chen to listen his talk. Thank you very much.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's very nice to join this event. It's a great honor and privilege to introduce the two speakers from Taiwan, the youth. And I am Professor Jielu Chen. I'm right now a Dean of College of Science and Technology at National Chinan University in Taiwan. And before I talk about introduce the two speakers, let me share you these slides. You can see on the screen. Both stories are related to the two events in this summer. The first event is this Typhoon Thanos. It actually affects Taiwan probably through the 6th of July to about 7th of July. Only about one day, but it actually hit this area called Jiayi and Yunlin. And gust wind has reached like 16 or 17 grade in the Beaufort scale. So, and you also bring lots of rain. And also by the end of the month, actually 2 weeks of heavy rainfalls rain down in southern, like southern west Taiwan, and almost similar area that the typhoon affected. And you could see some areas that could register a very heavy rainfall in one day. Okay, so the speaker we are going to hear about their experience, like Dr. Hideki said, actually we should learn through the experience of the disaster, and the two speakers will share about their experience this summer through these two disasters. And the first speaker is actually Wei Jiezhen. He is I think probably the sophomore in high school, right? And the second speaker is actually a fifth grader in a primary school. So with no further ado, I think give the time to the two speakers. So first, pass the time to Wei Jie. Wei Jie, take it.
Okay, thank you for the professors. And let me share my screen. Okay, can everyone see my slides and hear me?
No problem at all. Yes, we can. Oh, something wrong? Oh, no. Oh, iPhone. Okay. Yes, no problem. Yes.
Okay, let's get started. Okay, so let me introduce myself. I'm Wei Jie Chen, and I'm the 11th grade student, and I'm also the fifth term Young Disaster Prevention Ambassador, and is of the Minister of Education Taiwan. And I'm passionate about disaster resilience and young empowerment. And I'm interested in law, science, and building community resilience. And is my outlines of my preservation. And the first one is my experience during Typhoon Danas. When Typhoon Danas hit Taiwan, I was in northern Taiwan attending the science camp. The camp was planned for 4 days, but it suddenly ended early because of the typhoon. I worry about how to return home since many trains to southern Taiwan were canceled. I kept refreshing the high-speed rail websites, and fortunately, I got the tickets. And when I arrived in southern Taiwan, the weather changed completely from sunshine to heavy rain. As soon as I left the station, I was soaked. In the supermarket, the vegetables, instant noodles were sold out, and that's when I truly realized how important emergency supplies are. And the second one is challenges during the 7 to 8 heavy rain. Later last summer, the July 28th heavy rain caused more trouble. It was the day of my Young's Disaster Prevention Ambassador training. At midnight, 19 caused a power outage in my area, and our electric garage door couldn't open. I'm almost with the high-speed rail. But thankfully, with my neighbor's help, I made it just in time. That experience taught me that even small inconvenience can become serious problems during disasters, and that we need to plan ahead even for simple things. And the third one is what I learned from these disasters. From these two events, I learned that disaster prevention must start from everyday awareness. We can't stop typhoons or heavy rain, but we can reduce their impacts by preparing early, checking our homes, securing objects, and staying informed. Awareness projects not only ourselves, but also our families and neighbors. And the fourth one is my role as a young disaster prevention ambassador. As an ambassador, I've taken part in training and community activities to share what I learned. Recently, I was selected to represent Taiwan in an upcoming international exchange program about disaster prevention. This opportunity motivates me to learn more and to share Taiwan's experience with the world in the future. And the last one, I want to mention the Today is the International Day of Disaster Risk Reduction. Today reminds me that preparedness is not just a task, it is a message. Every small action counts, from checking an emergency kit to helping our neighbors stay safe. If each of us takes responsibility in daily life, we can protect not only ourselves, but also our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Wei Jie, for sharing his experience and reflection through the disaster events. The second speaker from the author is Ai Yun Ho. She is a fifth grader, and her talk will directly relate to the Typhoon Danish because she lived in Chiayi, where the typhoon hit hard. So let's hear about her experience through this event. So please, Ai Yun, the time's yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hao Ai-yun, and I am a fifth grader at Shanxi Elementary School in Chiayi County. Today, I'm very happy to share my story with you. In Taiwan, typhoons often come in the summer. This year, at the start of my summer vacation, the first Typhoon Dennis, hit our island. It was also the first typhoon in 120 years to land in Chiayi. On July 6, around 11 p.m., it made landfall in Wudai town, right here in Chiayi County. The wind speed reached level 17, the strongest ever recorded. The strongest wind caused serious damage. Most planes in Chiayi lost power, and the blackout lasted for 4 or 5 days. On the first day of the blackout, we went to Budai to check my dad's boat. On the way, we saw many trees had fallen. When we got to the port, we saw that some boats were blown away by the strong wind. Even the lake water had flowed into the sea. At that time, the Chiayi County magistrate was being interviewed by the media. After that, we went to 7-Eleven to buy some instant noodles and water. On the second day, we went to Puzi City to see where the power poles had fallen. On the way, I saw that poles had on the road near our home had also fallen down. It was a scary sight. I had never seen anything like that before. Since we had finished all our noodles, we also stopped at the supermarket to buy more. Luckily, my dad borrowed a generator from his company. That helped us a lot. On the fourth day, we went to Lutao to get dry ice for the fridge. But right after we brought it home, the electricity came back. Our family was so happy. The first thing we did was check the food in the fridge. Luckily, nothing had gone bad. After that, my grandpa told me that if you put dry ice in water, it makes bubbles and smoke. So we tried it. It was so much fun. We played with the smoke on the table. It was just a small thing, but it made me happy during a hard time. I think I was lucky because others suffered much more. In the past, people mostly worried about floods, but this time Typhoon Dennis caused a lot of damage in Chiayi and Tainan. Some houses were destroyed, and the strong wind broke power lines, blew away roofs, and caused a long blackout. I saw different groups step in to help with the recovery. That really moved me. Finally, we can learn a lesson from this typhoon. I hope these problems can be both prevented and resolved more quickly next time. Go Taiwan! Thanks for listening.
Okay, thanks, Ayun. Not only sharing her experience through the disastrous events, and I think she's also like hopeful confidence that the restoration and rebuilding will come very quickly. And you could see in Jai area, in Thailand area, it's still a time of recovering, and many roofs still need to be repaired. Right now, the breakout has recovered, and it also raises another important issues because in Taiwan, all the power is centralized provided. And during this disaster, the government and even the community started to be aware that maybe distributed electricity is probably required to go through this kind of disaster times. So there are many issues that need to be learned from these events. And I thank again for the two youths to share their experience and also their story through these disaster events. So thank you very much, and I will conclude this particular section. I will give time back to Dr. Hideyuki.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Chen, and thank you very much for to Osa to share your, very concrete and very situated experience. But I think, because your experience or your talk are very concrete and very situated, that is why I could imagine, how, what you experienced during disasters. So thank you very much sharing your experience and reflection. Thank you very much. So let's move on to the next. Next one is a question and answer. So if you have any questions or comment to, mainly for, I think it's to authors or other, the participant, because we have lots of participants from Taiwan, obviously. So yeah, if you have any questions or if you have any comment, just, share your question or comments. Thank you.
Dr. Hideyuki, just one question.
Okay.
I believe you started this ADN organization back in 2023. Is that when you started?
Okay, so as for this, Avoidable Deaths Network, actually, this is, the, how to say, joint venture. Actually, this, Avoidable Deaths Network is based on two universities. One is University of Leicester in the United Kingdom, and then the other one is my university, Kansai University in Japan. So we established this network in 2019, 2019. 2019, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I believe you say you have more than 1,000 member right now, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes, from 94 countries.
From 94 countries. Just wonder, in Taiwan, how many members from Taiwan?
It's a very good question. Actually, as for Taiwan, both, Professor Chen and Dr. Lin kindly agreed to celebrate our, global campaign, International Awareness Day for Avoidable Disease in March. So I think this is, commencement of the joining Taiwanese member to Avoidable Deaths Network. So yes, as for number of members, I think either Dr. Lin or Professor Chen can share. So far, I think main the participants are I think Professor Chen and Dr. Lin. So do you have any other members who interact or not members, not only members but also who show their interest in joining Avoidable Deaths Network from Taiwan? What do you think?
Could you answer how many
are the member more? Yeah, are the member more individual or organization, like institute, a more school or company, or it's a more individual person?
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, actually, when we started Avoidable Deaths Network, we have several, organizational partners. But we have some, organizational partners. But most, active participants are individual.
Wonderful. And I assume that the organization is not limited to typhoon. It's basically any natural disaster, including earthquake, hurricane, all that, right?
Yes, exactly. Any type of avoidable disease. So not only, avoidable disease. So any type of, the disease. So not only natural hazards such as earthquake, typhoon, hurricane, volcanic eruption, but also we focus on, for example, snake bite.
Okay.
Yes, snake bite. Yes, death by snake bite is also our target. And drowning death who, can't swim. Because of the people cannot swim, then people, die because of the water. This is also
absolutely.
our target. So yes, not only natural hazards, but also other type of, accident is also our, the target.
I have to say I am impressed because this is the first time I get to know about this organization. But I'm so impressed about your effort and the energy you put into to bring the awareness of the prevention and also involve with the teenager and the young kids to join that champion. I think it's a wonderful thing, really. I mean, good job. But by the way, the way we are here is a bigger table here, a group of us. And I just have to say something about here. The principal here, we are in the elementary school in a very small town. This southern Taiwan, a very small town. And the principal here, he is very focused in the disaster prevention. One of his probably the subject he has been the research subject he has been on is about earthquake prevention, and he's also part of the member of the county government earthquake prevention organization. Now that was wonderful.
Okay, yes, thank you very much. Yes, I know, Jo Sensei from Shanxi Elementary School. So yes, thank you very much. Yes, so for how to say introducing, what he's doing. So to other members, thank you very much.
And once the publication is released, I assume the publication is released today. Am I right?
Yes, exactly, yes.
Will your organization share any feedback from any member who read it, especially the kids' story? Is there going to be any feedback sharing with us?
Yes, we are trying to correct, how to say, people's, the reaction or people's feedback. So yes,
Wonderful.
So once we get, any feedback from, the leaders, of course, we are happy to provide, happy to share, with you.
Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, great.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
So,
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So, Arko, do you have any additional comment?
No, I think you have covered everything, Dr. Hideyuki. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I have nothing else to say.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes. So we ADN focus on not only, the adults, but also, the young generation. So young generation includes, junior champions, elementary level, elementary or, primary school level to, under 18. So, and after 18, we have future leaders scheme as well. So yes, yeah, we focus on not only junior champion, but also future leaders. So young generation, we believe important. So yeah, as for Aruko, he, joined ADN when he was 10 years old. Yes.
Yes, I joined Avoidable Deaths Network when I was 10, and I've been a junior champion. So I'm currently 16, but when I turn 18, I'll be a future leader. So everything I do is related to junior champion, be it launching the magazine or my work. It's always titled as ADN Junior Champion or Kunil Ghosh. So I would like to invite all of you, if you all know any children who are interested in disaster risk resilience, to also be a part of Avoidable Deaths Network and make a positive impact on our communities.
Okay, thank you very much, Alko. Thank you. So do you have any comment or questions? Okay. Right. Lisa, do you have any question or comment? Are you okay? Okay. All right. So how about Dr. Chen? Are you right?
Okay, I'm okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. All right. So I think, yeah, now it's already 2:55 in the UK time. So yes, let's move on to our, second poll. So just one question we have. So please answer the one poll question. Thank you.
这个题目是刚刚的第2题了哈。那经过中间的分享完之后，你觉得你对这个认识变得增加多少了哈？最上方的是不是很熟，到下面已经非常的那个了解的这个部分。
Okay, thank you very much. So this is the result of second poll. So most answers became very positive. So thank you very much for contributing to this, second poll. Thank you very much. Okay, so we will update. We will upload the result of both first poll and second poll onto our ADN website, because we will have, this, special sessions page. So you will see the both pre and post result of the polls. So thank you very much. Right. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so yes, concluding remarks by myself again. So yes, thank you very much joining today's event. And then today's event could not have happened without, Professor Chen and Dr. Lin from Chinan International University, because, they joined Avoidable Deaths Network in March this year. So firstly, I want to express my sincere thanks to both of them. Thank you very much. I also, want to thank all of the people in Taiwan who have been working with them on disaster risk reduction mainly. So especially the students and teachers who shared their wonderful writings for the Junior Champion Magazine Volume 4. So thank you so much. As the president of Avoidable Deaths Network, I'm very happy to continue working together with all of you in Taiwan. So thank you very much for being here today. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye everyone.
Bye.
大家谢谢。那我们就之后再开中文的会议，一起来讨论今天那个老师会带我们导读这样子。OK，Thank you。那我们就可以下线喽。谢谢英杰校长，然后谢谢志成校。OK，谢谢社区的同
谢谢。
Thank you, Professor Chen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian.
Bye, everyone.
ありがとうございます。谢谢。ジョ先生、あり
ありがとう
がとうございます。シャシー小学校ありがとうございます。谢谢。
谢谢，Good night。
Thank you, thank you, Kelly. Thank
谢
you.
谢。拜。
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.